Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message, find out what that is, keeping in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary down below in the description box. If you are interested in a private or personal reading, please send me an email. I do have a limited number of spaces available each week. They do fill up quickly. I will let you know how many spaces are available as well as further information. And make sure that you do follow me over on Spotify or Anchor FM at Scatter Love Radio for my podcast, where no topic is safe for me, but where I am super transparent about my own journey, the experiences that I have gone through, as well as the lessons and perspective that I have learned. I want to thank you so much for joining me on the channel. You are so beautiful and wonderful, and I'm so grateful that you are part of this experience and this journey with me. So thank you for being here, and if you're new, welcome. We're all human here, so come as you are in this here now here moment, and I pray that this is a safe space for you all. So let us go ahead and get into your daily dice and find out what is today's message source for the daily dice. What would you like my fellow humans to know? What is today's daily dice? So we've got 10th house, Taurus, and Mercury. What do you want? I keep hearing, what do you want? What do you really want? Like, or what you're doing what your dream job? Is it? Like, are you literally living your dream right now? Because you have an opportunity to live in a career that you really want, that you really will enjoy, that you really love and find stability in. But what are you doing right now? Is that what you want to do? And if it is, then just knowing that the more you communicate this truth with yourself, that you will find some sense of stability there, that you will actually be able to gain a sense of financial stability, because you'll understand what matters to you, and you'll start focusing on putting your money where it matters instead of being frivolous with it, because there's this sense of unfulfillment that I'm getting with this. It's like I'm not fulfilled with what I'm doing. I'm not fulfilled with what I'm making. I'm not fulfilled in life. I don't get to enjoy the things that I want to. I don't get to go and take care of myself the way that I want to. Maybe you want to get weekly massages and you don't have the money to do that. And it's asking yourself why. Like, why don't I have the money to do that? And if it's because I don't make enough, then asking yourself, is what I'm doing right now truly what I want to do? And if the answer is it's all I've known, that's not an answer to that question. Because that's just shirking the responsibility of truly coming into an honest place with yourself. Well, it's all I've ever known. Well, that's fine, but that doesn't answer, is this what you want to do? You could say that all day until you're blue in the face. It's all I've ever known. Well, that's fine. All I ever knew was working at a call center, but that's not what I wanted to do. I hated it. I couldn't stand it. But it made good money. It paid the bills. But when I became honest with myself, I was like, what do I truly want to do? I love helping people, right? I love being there for people. I love teaching people. So that's what you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be willing to be honest with yourself here. And it has to do with your career. Anytime we're talking about 10th house, it's about being your career, your long-term goals, the structure in your life, your status, your reputation. Is this the reputation that you want? Well, but I'm a good worker. I show up. I do what's asked of me. I do what's expected of me. Right, but is that what you want? What do you want? Because the 10th house can also be connected to our fame and fortune. What is your true north? Where does your north node lie? You know, it's about being persistent and steady on what you want to do. If you want to open your own business, can you show up and be consistent and steady and know that it's not going to take off in the first week? It's not going to take off in the first year. In fact, anybody that owns a business will probably tell you that the first 5 years are the hardest and the most struggle that you will go through. Are you willing to show up for 5 years and put forth the effort so that you can live a life later like no one else lives a life now? What do you want to do? I keep hearing that. What do you want to do? There's a resistance to change here with this Taurus energy. It's better to stay here and stubborn because it's comfortable and it's what I know. And even though I'm mad because other people are living the life that I want to live, I don't feel like I have the opportunity to do that. I don't feel like I'm good enough. I don't feel like I'm worthy of it. I don't feel like there's anything that I can offer to anybody that is going to get me to where I'm going. But that's so far from the truth. You have a gift. You just have to learn what is it that you want. We're dealing with Mercury. It's all about communication. Being honest with yourself, allowing your intelligence to shine through. What's your reason? Found a reason to change. What is it? To change who I used to be. And the reason is you. I know it's not how it actually goes, but it's something like that. I found a reason to live. To change who I used to be. Something around those lines. It's a reason by Hoobastank, I believe is the band. Check out the lyrics. But it's like, you need to find your reason. What's your reason for living? Are you just surviving or are you living? Because anytime we have Venusian energy, which we have here with Taurus, it's talking about living. Living and enjoying the finer things of life and not just being stuck in an endless loop trying to survive. You want the luxuries of life. You want to go take a cruise. You want to go buy a boat. You want to go fishing every weekend. But what are you doing? And is it what you want to do? Like that is the question that keeps coming through here. Like, it's something that they're just not even letting me leave it alone because, okay, that one wants to show itself. Look, we have Capricorn. Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Knowing that it's okay to be ambitious and to take those steps. But again, we have this idea of it's going to take time. Letting it build slowly. You know, if it takes 10 years and after 10 years, suddenly you're your first millionaire in your family, was it worth it? I can hear a lot of you saying, yeah. But didn't it take you being scared? Being scared and taking the risk? Look at this. We have cardinal energy, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Taking a chance. Leaping onto what it is that you want to do. We have fire here, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. This is something that's going to take a lot of bravery for you. Something that's very scary. This feels very scary, like outside of the norm. It's easy to stay comfortable. It's a challenge to change. But look, this is where your happiness lies. I cannot make this stuff up. We have Dolphin with happiness and 42. This is something that you'll have to create. It's going to have a gestation period. It's going to take time to develop. But it will be worth it. It will bring happiness to you. You'll feel like this is my baby. Whatever it is that you're doing. I built this from the ground up. I started it and now it's thriving. It's bringing some sense of balance and harmony into your life. There's like a purification process that needs to happen. Realizing just how strong you are, but it is going to be a mountain to climb, but you're strong enough to do it. Stop acting like you're not strong enough to do what it is that you want to do, because you are. You're just, when we make excuses like that, because it is an excuse, right? And it's a very human thing to make an excuse. It's saying, I don't have to take responsibility because, oh, it's the only thing I've known. Or I don't have any other skills, or I'm just not that lucky, or all of those are their excuses. It's not the truth. It's an illusion. New moon promise. This is something that's promised to you. This is something that you're meant to have in this life, right? The success, the fame, the fortune, the millions of dollars, this financial independence, the ability to live life luxuriously. Boom, with number 11 coming in here, power and deer. You have to rein in your emotions, the emotional ego here. When you rein in your emotional egos and you let those triggers be a system for you to follow. Why does this trigger me so much? Why do I feel that way? What is it in me that has been wounded that's making me say I'm not good enough? When you realize that that's your navigation system, then you'll be able to embrace the power within you. And there's nothing stopping you. You have like fire energy here with her bow and arrow. She has a bow and arrow in her arm, right? And the arrow's up here. It's like that's Sagittarian energy. Being confident. Having that optimism. Sagittarians are always optimistic. The forever optimists. Right? They're also the party goers, but they like to enjoy the finer things in life too. Right? So taking that step here is so imperative for you on this journey. And you're going to thank yourself that you did, because you have some sort of blessing or promise that's coming to you. It's just going to take you climbing the mountain and realizing your inner strength and how powerful you truly are. Like, you're not giving yourself enough credit here. Okay? So this is what I see for you. If it resonated, hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave a purple heart in the comments and say, I claim my strength to call this into you. To give yourself an opportunity to follow your dreams, because you do deserve that, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. But until next time, well, actually, I want to take a second to thank your guides, your messengers, your spirit guides, your angels, and everybody for coming through Source, and my spirit guides for coming through to give us this beautiful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.